Today we're talking about the new LUMIX 18 to 40 millimeter f4.5 to 6.3. Now, in case you missed it, LUMIX just announced a brand new kit lens for primarily the LUMIX S9, but obviously this is an L-mount lens, and so it can be used on any L-mount camera, including the Sigma FP or even the LUMIX S5 or S5 2X. And so with that being said, I do want to mention that LUMIX did send this lens for me to test a little bit early, but as always, I get to say whatever I want, and so you're going to get my full and honest opinion. Let's go ahead and break down what I think about this lens, starting first with the overall image quality. Now, this lens is a very interesting kit lens. It's 18 millimeters on the wide end and 40 millimeters on the more telephoto end. But partnered with the LUMIX S9, you do have the ability to punch in with hybrid zoom, getting roughly about 120 millimeters on the longer end of the focal range. And so this lens is super versatile, especially paired with the LUMIX S9. Now, even though this is going to be seen as a kit lens, I will say you're going to get very good image performance out of this lens. It's going to be sharp all the way throughout the frame, and you're going to have some really good chromatic aberration control. You will see some focus breathing, and so you may want to know that going into it, especially if you're using this for video. Like I said, this is going to be a kit lens, but I will say for a kit lens, it's phenomenal. And so with that, let's go in and talk about the build of this lens. This is going to be one of the smallest, if not the smallest, autofocus full frame lens for the L-mount system. And so that's something to get excited about as an L-mount user, of having a really compact lens. Now, something that makes this compact and kind of a unique design with this lens is when it's fully collapsed, it's actually not going to be usable. You have to turn the barrel to 18 millimeters to actually be able to start using the lens. This does help it be more compact. Now, it is a high-grade plastic lens, but it is dust, splash, and weather resistant, which is really nice to see, especially for a kit lens, and like I said before, an inexpensive kit lens. And so as far as the build of this lens, I really do like the overall compact and lightweight design. So moving on, let's talk about who this lens is for. Honestly, if you want a kit lens for the Sigma FP or LUMIX S9, and you want a small, lightweight lens to go on either one of those cameras for street photography or videography or travel films or travel photography, then I would absolutely recommend to check out the new LUMIX 18 to 40 millimeter f4.5 to 6.3. And so that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions about this lens, let me know in the comments below or reach out to me on Instagram and we can start a conversation there. If you are an L-mount user, we talk about L-mount on this channel all the time. And so again, if you are an L-mount user, consider Consider subscribing to the channel. As always, thank you for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.